The castle, which here so gracefully welcomes guests of the city, is now in ruins. Earthquakes in April of 2016 caused serious damage to the more than 400-year-old site. The castle was literally shaken to its foundations. Because the Kumamoto Castle is viewed as one of the 3 most important castles in Japan, it will be restored to its pre-earthquake condition. How much the restoration will cost is still unknown. The earth shook 2 days in a row, one day with a strength of 6.2, the next with a strength of 7.0. 49 people died in Kumamoto and the surrounding area underneath the ruins of fallen buildings. A further 3,000 people were injured. Even today, 2 years later, the tragedy of the earthquake continues to shape everyday lives of the people here, a fact that became obvious to the visiting delegation.
Ich war zufällig gerade in Kumamoto, als das Erdbeben, das heißt in Japan, als sich das Erdbeben ereignet hat.
I just happened to be in Japan during the earthquakes. A week later, I came to Kumamoto as the roads were once again passable. We started a donation campaign immediately afterwards and held various benefit concerts. We raised over 10,000 euros, which was given to Kumamoto last fall.
Mehr als 10.000 Euro, die wir dann im letzten Herbst überreicht haben.
The Heidelberg delegation, including 5 community board members, didn't come empty-handed. Heidelberg donated 10,000 euros from its own budget. The donation will benefit the Kids Planet in Kumamoto, an organization that already does a lot of good in Heidelberg for the families of sick children. A recent development in Japan is the local media's newfound interest for German imports. The city's friendship with Heidelberg can be seen here everywhere. Since 1992, the Heidelberg tram has been part of city life. The tram promotes the city on the Neckar, and passengers can actually pull on the hand straps for a mini German lesson. It includes many phrases, including Ich liebe dich, I love you. The visit in February aligned perfectly with an annual city tradition that has taken place here since 2012, the Kumamoto Castle Marathon. This year, several athletes from Heidelberg were at the starting line. They were honored the evening before on stage at the opening of the event. Alongside Achim Fischer, head of the PR office, Heidelberg fireman Rolf Rentsch and his wife Margret completed the 42-kilometer run. The marathon is a big deal in Kumamoto. Every year, 26,000 athletes apply for a ticket to run, but only 13,000 are drawn. The event is televised live throughout Japan. On race day, even the city mascot, Kumamoto, pushes himself to the limit. As a special honor, Heidelberg's mayor greeted runners on the morning of the race.
To the friendship, wonderful run, thank you.
The start. As Bea Eckart-Würzner went off to take part in the 3-kilometer fun run, 3 members of the Heidelberg delegation went on to complete the 42-kilometer race. Here you can briefly see Achim Fischer in the middle of the pack. Neither he nor his 2 compatriots from Heidelberg led the race, but they all went on to finish with respectable times under 4 hours. Later in the hotel, an exchange of experiences and limitless excitement.
Hier war das einfach auch das, was die Leute am Angebote haben.
People were so generous. Both downtown and in the surrounding area, they handed out little treats. I think they baked and packed themselves. So different from back home. I'm still so excited. It was absolutely lovely. I started getting goosebumps after the 20th kilometer. So many people were lining the course, and they were all celebrating. Children were beating drums, and seniors from a nursing home came out in their wheelchairs to watch and give high fives. I'm getting goosebumps again just talking about it. It was crazy. The delegation also had a lot of work to do. One goal of the visit was to provide them with a feeling of what connects Heidelberg and Kumamoto in terms of science, technology, and economy. As a result, a visit to an incubator at the university was arranged. More than 20 tech startups are housed in this complex. All of them were founded at the university. Their product range spans from mosquito-fighting measures to food labeling to the development of dietary supplements. But important topics like Internet of Things, Industry 4.0, artificial intelligence are represented here too. Heidelberg promoted its Innovation Park as an entry to the German and European market. In his speech to the city council, Eckhard Würzner presented Heidelberg as a model smart city, a city that has integrated new technologies and is engaged in current societal challenges such as the education and the integration of people from immigration backgrounds. Through an intensive dialogue, mayors Onishi and Würzner, with many colleagues from their local governments, identified common links. They came up with initial thoughts of future shared products and defined goals for deeper exchange that will bring the citizens of each city closer together. It all began as a purely cultural exchange, but grew to envelop schools and sports as well. Internationalization has brought us to a point where cities are intensifying their networks and work together on joint goals. This includes language skills and cultural awareness. Long-term partnerships can be a significant advantage, particularly those which are well nurtured. All 3 evenings ended over a shared dinner. Traditional Japanese fare, including an abundance of raw fish, vegetables, sake, and the promise of meeting again soon. The trip revealed that even after 25 years, the partnership between our 2 cities is vibrant and much more than just paper. In addition to the important exchange of tradition and culture, the trip exposed other points of connection that could benefit Heidelberg's economy, making it even more international. Emotionally, Heidelberg's most geographically distant partner city feels only a heartbeat away.